I swear, my Tekken Life career, can I call it a career? I mean, I haven't done anything, I haven't gone to tournaments, so I guess I can't. Whatever it is, I swear, sometimes it just unfolds like a... it's not a tragedy because it's not always sad. It's not comedy because it's not always funny. What is that, tragic comedy? I should trademark that term. Right, in my last Tekken video, you saw all the nice things. The fact that I got the Vanguard without losing against admittedly subpar competition. That's great, right? Now you get to see me lose to subpar competition. Hey, you just gotta take the bad with the good, I guess. You know? It happens. I'm sure I can just laugh through this right now like it's nothing. Oh, wow. Right, so Master Raven. I fought plenty of these, surprisingly. Still don't really know what to do against the character, but I have a general idea of what to expect now. But you know what you can't expect? Lag! Yep. This is a laggy game, and this is just... yeah. This first round is the best you're ever going to see, because the rest of this game is just an utter train wreck. Oh, man. Right. Took that rather convincingly, so naturally the lag is going to just show up. Since a lot of players made a bit stink about it, just look at how bad this is. You might notice on the bottom right, if you're not familiar with the changes to Season 2, there is now a Wi-Fi indicator, which indicates whether or not the person who you're fighting against is playing on Wi-Fi, rather than a, you know, Ethernet connection. And yeah, speaking of lag, the lag was so bad during this part that I couldn't even move. I'm trying to do stuff here, but I can't move. So I just lost half my health bar for free. So I hope this guy's happy with himself. But yeah, Wi-Fi, that's apparently the big storyline now, because it's bad enough that you got people crying about rollback netcode. But yeah. The side note is that I play on Wi-Fi, and you know, I've never been told that my connection is terrible, except for, you know, there's the odd occasion that, yeah, it is bad, and that's due to other factors other than just being Wi-Fi. You know, weather, the fact that I sometimes play while everyone else is using the Wi-Fi. You know, it happens. It happens. Yeah. I don't even know how I hit this combo. I mean, granted, I've done this combo pretty much ever since the game came out, but still, the fact that I was even able to hit it and lag like that is somewhat incredible. Yeah. Freaking Raven players and lag. That's the worst. Because Raven is a tricky character to fight against. Has so many ways to just trip you up mentally. And then you have to deal with all that in lag. It's like trying to dodge a buzzsaw, but the buzzsaw is moving at 4 frames per second. You know, 1 second it's on the side away from you. Next second it's right next to your neck, and you don't even see it move. It just spontaneously appears. I did have a chance to win this, but sadly, chances are only chances. And yeah, bad enough you can't beat me with lag, so you have to use a grab. Alright, that disaster's over. Let's go on to a somewhat decent match. Another Hwoarang. Yeah. So the last Hwoarang I fought, which was the first match of the previous video, that wasn't anything super impressive aside from the fact that he somehow knew combos. Yeah, this Hwoarang I didn't really find that impressive either. I mean, he's not terrible, but he relies on the same... I guess you can call it Huarang cheese. You'll see what I mean when we get to it.
Round one. Fight.
And this guy has a blue name, so I'm assuming that means he has some skill, I guess. You know, some. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Just like that, I'm out of my... Just like that, I'm down. Oh, man. That freaking spinny move that Huarang inherited from Beck, that's just very tough to deal with at times.
Round two.
Yep.
Fight.
It's so easy to spam, too. That one, too, because that's a power crush. Combo. Oh shit. Cursed wall splat freaking ruining my thing. I'm sorry if I yawn too much, I'm tired. Alright. I will say this, the guy does have some talent in using Huarang string mix-ups. You know. He also has some talent in constantly using that thrust kick, which is a pretty good move in all honesty. If they block it, they get pushed back. And so it's good for creating distance. Its hitbox is pretty crazy. And it's a good use for combos, as like that. It causes what probably would have been some pretty mediocre combos to be actually pretty decent. Because I only have one Huarang combo in Tattoo, and it was just not great damage. This guy does kind of play like me, though. Which, considering I wasn't the best Huarang player, I consider that a problem.
Round four. Fight.
I use that launcher a lot, too. I gotta see Power Crush.
KO. Final round.
Oh cool, he just did the Just Frame Skyrocket. Aren't you awesome? Okay, I get a combo too. Not as good as yours, but it's a combo and it still takes away a good part of your life. He desperately wanted a launcher. Surprised I didn't have to punish for there, but I got it that time. That looks like such an easily punishable move, and it probably is, but I didn't react quick enough in time.
Round
Alright,
one.
but I rematched this guy because that's just how I am. Going this whole 2-match system. This guy doesn't really seem to learn much though, which makes it even more tragic when I inevitably lose to him. Yeah. Let's see.
KO. Round two. Fight.
Alright, neutral game, what are you gonna get? I just throw out F2 because I'm crazy. That's just an unfortunate trade. I could have gotten a nice combo off of that, but no, he had to hit me too. Alright. He's trying to do some potes, I'm trying to do potes. He's trying to get his launcher because look at the damage he's gonna get with rage. Yeah. Part of the reason why I don't consider this guy a great Huarang is because he relies way too much on the same tricks. which kind of tells what you need about, tells everything you need to know about me when I'm losing to that stuff. I think at this point I was just kinda, I just want to get the freaking warrior and get this over with. It sadly wouldn't happen, but yeah. And see, that has some pretty good pushback. But credit where credit is due, this guy is showing how threatening Hwoarang can be if you actually put the effort to invest in his strings rather than just relying on the same dumb tools and just, you know, mashing like every other amateur Hwoarang there is. So credit to him for that. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's, oh, stupid cuts. Seriously? That move wasn't even out. I don't know why I kept dying to that. Yeah, he keeps using that because I guess now he's just desperate. But sadly, yeah. Look at the hitbox on that. I clearly did not get hit by that. But it hits me anyway, even though it doesn't hit my body. Oh, man. Yeah. That's my fault for falling for that. Yeah, just at this point he's locking me down, and there's a way to get around that. You know, after the first low hit, that goes into a high, so all you have to do is duck. And the second hit, the hit where he does the jab, you know, that's also a high, so all you have to do is duck, and from then on, it's just kind of smooth. All you have to do is just do a low jab or some other move that can quickly punish him. That was a big weakness of Hwoarang's, and I think Beck. No, probably wasn't Beck because Hwoarang inherited some of his moves to cover the weakness. But yeah, all you had to do against Hwoarang is just kind of duck low most of the time, and you could do that. But that was offset in Tekken 7 since he took some of Beck's moves to make up the difference. You know, assuming you didn't get communication errors like that. That was very disheartening. But this is even more disheartening. Yeah. Let's see. Can you name all the red flags here? Let's see. I got a Vanguard. He seems to be having a good day. 32 wins at Vanguard. That's pretty impressive. This couldn't possibly be an honest player, could he? I mean, he's got to be an honest player. He, she, they, whichever. Yeah, this is just bad. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a species of fighting game player that I absolutely despise, known as the Smurf. And I'll get into that after this match. Well, 2 matches because I was stupid enough to rematch. Yeah, look at this. And look at this! Doing all these frickin'... I'm sorry, but do Vanguards know how to do that? After just getting 32 wins? And his Tekken prowess is already nearly twice as much as I got. Well, I just showed that I can't do math. He's got almost 2,000 times. Is it 2,000? 20,000. I think it's 20,000. You know what I mean? He's got way more than I've got, even though we're the same rank and he has less wins. Well, I'm trying to rationalize this way too much. Yeah, this just... Yeah. Oh, that's just so... I hate that. And I just did a short combo there because I thought maybe I could get the wall, but nope. At this point, I was pretty tilted, I think. Yeah, this was the first match of another session I started up, which is why my outfit's different. There's another camera cut. It's fine, I guess. Oh yeah, I got a launcher there, but I can't do anything because it was so off center. Oh. Yeah. Oh look, I might take the round. Nope, I'm going to get absolutely washed. Yeah. Look at this. That's just disheartening. See, can a freaking can your normal Vanguard do that? Just get the running 3 out that fast? No, I have trouble doing that. I've been playing Tekken for, well, competitively I've been playing Tekken for 8 years, and I still have trouble doing that. I'm terrible, I know. Yeah. The thing I hate about Smurfs is that they don't even try to make it believable that they're just a lower ranked player. Now, they just want to ruin your day because I guess mommy and daddy didn't give them enough love when they were a kid. You know, I mean, sometimes that happens. When you come from a broken home, you just have so many issues. And it just somehow results in you wanting to ruin the lives of everybody else on an online game. You know, Mama never loved me and Dad always hit me with a plank of wood on my butt. So I'm just gonna get good at a game, but not good enough to beat players that are actually around my rank, so I'm just gonna ruin these lower ranked players. That's the other thing about Smurfs that I fucking hate. Just, what does it say about somebody that they are so afraid to go against players the same rank as them that they have to make another account and just, you know, try to start over? I mean, I've heard that some people do that just to see how far they can go until they lose or whatever. I still go, why? Because I just don't see the point in that. Somehow I stole a round against this guy. I'm playing so jank this game just because of how tilted I was. Yeah, it's pretty clear that he's a Smurf. I know he's a Smurf at this point. I was just doing this out of pride. Just timed that so perfectly. And I didn't even know you could do that. You could frickin' spin and cancel out into the, you know, down forward 3. I'm definitely stealing some strategies from Asuka, but still, this is irritating. Alright, yeah, that's the lesson for today, is that nobody loves you and you hate society. Noted. And these are all the signs that tell me that this guy is a Smurf. You know, the first one is that Tekken is the only game he has, which just gives me the impression that he made an account just to play this game and potentially troll people, especially with his skill level. Another one is the trophy data. It shows that he earned a pretty easy trophy, the Rage Drive trophy, on the very day that we played that match. So getting good in that short amount of time is heavily unrealistic. A more subtle sign is that he has the one of the preloaded avatars on by default, which a lot of people do, but I still think it's something to look out for. Anyway, hopefully, in the time it took to make this video, rank will probably calm down and maybe you'll see me play again. But until then, this is me, and I'm gone.